Where's that treasure map?
What's up, everybody? It's the Pirate Stacker coming at you. And today we are putting together our submission to ICG. I know exactly what you're thinking. Pirate, why are you throwing your money away to ICG? And I don't disagree necessarily. So they have a holiday special, up to 10 US coins, 10-day tier of service, $10 per coin. Now, Dwight, the old guy at the coin shop, he said it best when he said, ICG coins can swing 2 grades in either direction. And I believe that. So, why spend $10 on it? Well, let me tell you this much. I make a few bucks from the channel, not much, like 70, 80 bucks a month. And, you know, I enjoy making content for you guys. And currently, I've submitted to every other grading service, PCGS, NGC, and Annex. And ICG is the only one left. And the price is cheap enough. Let's make some content. Let's make a video. Now, truthfully, the coins I'm going to submit, I'm looking at coins that are, you know, if graded and it proves out that they're not cleaned or there's nothing wrong with them, coins that might be in the $30 to $50 range. That's really all I'm looking to do, is prove out some $30 to $50 coins that I've already got in the stack. And, you know, it gives me a lower price point for when I do set up that booth somewhere and do some sales. Now, I've got to be honest, I have ignored ICG slabs altogether because to me, I was like, not real, not this, not that. They don't have a great reputation. And it's not their fault, I guess. I don't know. They happen to be here in Tampa. But some good points were brought up. There is a lot of people that will buy coins in ICG holders that look good because they're buying the coin, and they will resubmit for a better grade. Or they'll resubmit and put it in a slab elsewhere. Now, I went ahead and printed off their paperwork. I'm going to submit it. This is what the form looks like. Pretty straightforward and easy. And you fill it out, and it looks like all in, I'm going to be shipping both ways, 135 bucks for 10 coins. If that's the case, we're talking 10 bucks a coin. Let's see how it goes. And let's jump in and look at the coins I'm going to send. Here we go. All right, so I have picked the coins. Now, look, let me preface this first off. I am sending these in to, 1, experience ICG's customer service, 2, lock in the value of some cheap coins, 3, preserve some coins so they don't get any worse condition. That's really it. There is no make money scenario here, although I do stand to profit a little bit potentially. But this is mainly for my own personal collection. These are coins I've bought. They're just sitting in my collection now, currently in flips. And I didn't pay the prices that are on them. You know, that comes with building relationships within the community. But let's run through. Let me show you what I'm going to send in, and we're just going to take it from there. Let's start right here. Boom. 1893, US. This is the Colombian Expo, and this is a nice one. I paid 14 bucks for it when I got it. It's got nice toning. 1893. You know, I'm predicting it as an AU58. That would, in best case scenario, now these prices, are not red book prices, they're PCGS prices, which means the real price of these slabbed is going to be even less. So let me share that with you. Best case scenario, we're looking at $40. But who knows? It could come back better. Again, I'm looking to preserve it, lock in the value. This one right here, Walking Liberty 1943S. Literally nothing special about this coin, and it may be my dumbest submission of the group. I paid $14 for it at one point in time. It's really probably worth $14, and I'm going to grade it. If it hits an F10, no, that's not right. I think this one I need to be like a 40, and then it's worth $24. Yeah, this one, probably my dumbest coin of the bunch. However, I want to have an example of it. Again, this is my personal collection. I want to have a Walking Liberty in an ICG holder that sits in my collection. That doesn't make me feel bad. So I am trying to cover some bases here. Again, these are coins I wouldn't even send to Annex, but we're talking about $10 in the deal to get these put into a slab. I can make that concession. Next up, 1914 Barber quarter. Now, Barbers have been a hot one for me. I want more. They're tough to come by, nice ones. I'm hoping this is a very good 10. That'd be $36. This is not a special coin. It just happens to be one that I have, and I want an example of it in a slab. Seems reasonable. 1911D, very fine dime. I paid $8 for this one. The last one I paid $9 for. Again, that's my spread there. So this one I paid $8. It's a dime. It's a 1911D. If it gets a VF20, it's $22. Again, this one time I'm into it, I might be $22 into it. Great. It locks in the value. Away we go. It gives me that example just to have in my set. This one, I'm not certain that they'll grade it because it's U.S. coins only, but this was minted in the United States. It is a Denver, 1945 Denver, and it is a 10 centavos. And it's a cool coin, and this happens to be in great shape. I believe it's an MS coin. I got it for free. If it hits an MS64, it's a $40 coin. I don't think it'll hit that necessarily, but fingers crossed, right? We're hoping for it. Back row. Boom. 1820. Now, this one, let me tell you, this is an 1820 coronet. It is fugly. It's ugly. I paid $20 for it. This may genuinely be a poor one. Now, you can still make out 1820 on the date, but you can see as well as I can, it is hard to make out. Not clear. If it's a poor one, that's great. If it's a poor two, that's great. I don't care what it is. It locks in the date and what it is and that it's authentic because this coin's not getting any prettier. Plain and simple. That really is my only logic to that. And I figured it'll be worth $35 in a slab. Now these ones, little different scenario. This is actually an 1891 mismarked. VF20, I think it'll get there. You can see Liberty clearly in it. It's got some good detail. If it gets to a VF20, it's a $55 coin. Again, that's in a PCGS holder, which this will not be in. So I'm expecting it to not do as well as all that. But if it gets a 15 or a 20, again, it locks in the value. Now, another thing I'm doing with these, here's an ugly one. That one I paid $15 for. This one I recently got given to me, so I put 0. I actually did trade him some stuff for it. And it's a CC. It's a 1877. It's a CC dime. A good 6 gets me $30 worth of value. Again, this isn't in a PCGS holder, so it'll be less than that. But it's a Carson City. They are collectible. I think it's worth 30 bucks all day. Anyway, we're going to preserve that. Here we go. We got a little guy. I paid 25 bucks for this one. This one is nice. This is an 1872. I think it's a VF20. Very clear Liberty on it. It's in good shape. This is a nice little coin. It's a half dime. And it's worth 65 bucks if it hits a VF20. This one I could be pleasantly surprised and get a higher grade than that. And I think that's entirely possible. This one right here, last but not least, paid 25 as well. 1857, seated, half dime. I said a fair 15. And that's a $55 coin if it's an F15. Now, even if it's a little less, am I upset? No, I'm locking in the value. This again is twofold. These are personal collection coins for me. They'd sit in my collection until I either sell them raw or never sell them and they just sit in my collection. Now in the slab, yeah, I'm coming out of pocket some money. So basically, in these coins, I've got 130 bucks. My prediction is 135 will be my total cost. That's 265. If these hit all these prices, values, that's 402 bucks, right? I stand to profit 140 bucks, $147 potentially. But again, not really, because they're not PCGS slabs. But when you get into a low-cost coin like this, I tend to see those go for value or even a little above a lot of times because they're affordable. Again, this is a price point everybody can afford, and I think that's really the point here. It's a price point we can all afford. I'm going to box them up. I'm going to put them in Mylars. I can show you that I did fill this form out here. And we've got all the stuff, and we've got the money there at the bottom. Boom. Holiday special, 10 bucks a coin. 10 times 10 is 100. $25 return shipping fee. 125. I'm going to spend 10 bucks sending it 2 to 3 day priority. It's here in Tampa. They're local. So that's cool. That's it. This is my experience. We're going to see what happens. Guys, again, this is for fun. Tell me in the comments, do you think I'm just throwing my money away? Believe me, I've thought about it. 135 bucks, I could just buy one decent Morgan slab, call it a day. I did also contemplate putting Morgans into these slabs. Rough, raw Morgans, I paid 25 bucks for, throwing them in the slab just to have them there. Maybe something grades higher than I expect, and we got something. I decided to do this instead, seal up some collectibles, and just have them for down the road's sake. Tell me what you think. We'll see you all next time. This is my submission to ICG. I will keep you posted. Thank you for watching. Pirate out. Arg.